Hello, everybody. Good morning. We're heading into day 2 of our challenge. And I'm not quite seeing everybody yet. Let's see if it's, oh yeah, there we are. We are live. Hello, hello, hello. I have been so excited reading all of your posts for day 1. It's been so rewarding, and I just keep getting notices every time someone posts something. If I missed commenting or liking your particular comments or posts about what you were grateful for, my apologies. I just, sometimes Facebook doesn't notify me. I did set it to notify me of everything, but sometimes I miss it. So if I missed it, it's not me slighting you in the least. It's really just about not seeing it. It's been rewarding to see. And we're ready for day 2. So welcome to day 2. Let's see who's here. I see Sandy. Hi. Let's see. It's hard for me to know who's here because I don't always see it. And I see Leslie. So if you're here, if you've just arrived, go ahead and comment. Just say hi. Let me know that you're here, and let me know how it went yesterday. How do you feel after really focusing on the art of appreciation all day long? I'd like to hear that. And today, let's say I'm calling it the best year ever. I know that's kind of a cliche type of a title, but I haven't come up with anything really catchy or cute. So that's about what I've come up with. But really, this challenge is about spending the 5 days between Christmas and New Year's Eve in a celebration of yourself and a celebration of your future self, and a planning and a dreaming of that future self, and taking actions every single day that get your body in a state, more of a healing state than a stress state. Because I know leading into the holidays, if you celebrate Christmas like we do, or Hanukkah, which overlap and is still overlapping Christmas, that there's a lot of preparation work and there's a lot of stress work. So I want to dissipate that holiday stress and allow you guys to really focus on what you want most. So what I want most is to just feel good all the time. I'm dressed to go for a run. So when we're finished here, I'm going to take off and go outside. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's supposed to hit close to 70 today. It's probably in the low 60s right now. So very pleasant for December weather, right? And I heard a lot of gratitudes about that you guys were grateful that in Michigan, of all places, it was in the 60s. So grasp the opportunity to be out in the sun, especially when you get it in a cold northern climate here in December. So Pat Murphy, great way to end 2019 and begin the new decade. Barb Kessler, hi. Angie, hi. So 2 comments. What happened to, Pat Murphy's disappeared. Oh, 4 comments. Okay, look, there we go. I think if I click this, give me a second to mute my computer so that when I click it, so that I can actually see all the comments as they come in, that we don't hear it. So there, it's mute. Let's make sure it's still mute. Okay. Now I can see everybody as they come in and as they comment. So great. Welcome. Pat Murphy joined Angie. All right. So day 2. So let me recap. Every day for 5 days straight, I'm coming on at 10 a.m. So it's consistent. I know it might not be convenient for everybody to be that 10 a.m. Central Time, but it's a time that works for me. And it's always recorded. So people ask that a lot. On Facebook, Facebook records these, and we're going to be compiling a list that we keep attached to the top of this Facebook group that will have the list of the recordings in case you miss any, and in case you miss our special download of the day. So we're giving you a gift every day, which is a download that's taken from some of my programs. Some of you may recognize that are in our more, long-term kind of programs, but they're resources that I use with people on a regular basis. This isn't just stuff I make up or junk that, it's just to give you. It's actually stuff that I use with people, and it's transformative. So yesterday we focused on the power of appreciation. And the comments I was getting was like how good it felt to express appreciation, but also how good it feels to receive appreciation. And at this time of year where giving is the motif, right? Giving a gift of appreciation to somebody and watching their face glow or their face light up, or hearing it in their voice if you did it verbally by email or post, that it's just a feeling, a good feeling to have done something that makes others happy. So, and I appreciate a lot of the appreciation that you express for me. And I love what I do. And I appreciate you guys for being here and for making this all possible. So who else just joined us? Chris, hi, from Michigan. Yay. Michigan, where a lot of people posted. I'm feeling much more positive after thinking about all there is to be grateful for instead of all the problems. Yeah, you know, Chris, thank you for saying that, because there's always going to be problems. That's what life is, right? Life is the give and the take, and life is the yin and the yang in Chinese medicine, and life is the good and the bad. And when we stop labeling things as good or bad and we just label them as is, right? Bad things happen to good people, good things happen to bad people, right? It's not something we can control, right? But when we stop and really look at the bad versus the good, right? The bad versus the good. What is it that we have to be grateful for versus what is it that is happening that's not so, you know, positive for us? That's what we really need to be focused on. All right, guys? So okay, so today is day 2. So what if there was something you could do that is quite simple to do, that you can literally do in minutes, spread out across the day, minutes at a time, seconds actually sometimes at a time, spread out across the day, that will completely change your body's ability to detoxify, right? And so many of us are toxic, right? I'm not going to speak for myself, even in spite of the fact that I eat really clean, I meditate every day, I do heart math, I find appreciation. I still have toxicity in my body. Why? Because my body is producing toxins. Metabolic waste products occur from digestion, from respiration, from your heart beating, from movement, exercise. It all produces what's called metabolic waste. And your liver is this great place where a lot of the detox from that happens. So regardless of how good and clean you are, you're still going to have toxicity. You're also going to have toxicity because that world out there, it's not the way we want it to be, is it? It's not perfect and pristine. When you go out into the city or go shopping, walk your neighborhood, it's not going to be the pristine environment you get if you're up in the mountains at a high elevation away from pollution. So we need to be constantly detoxing, and our bodies are constantly detoxing. And when we can make it easier for the body to cleanse itself, then that's going to make us healthier, right? That's going to prevent the buildup of toxins that can cause cancer to develop, the buildup of toxins that can lead to autoimmunity, where the body starts getting confused and attacking itself, the buildup of toxins that can lead to poor gut health and poor skin and all sorts of problems that many people face. So what if you had something you could do in minutes a day that would help to keep your immune system strong, to prevent autoimmunity, and even some cases be part of the solution to autoimmunity, and help your skin be more clear, help you have more energy, better digestion? Would you do it? Would you invest a few minutes throughout the day, every day consistently, to do something that would have all that positive benefit? Post in the chat if that's something you're willing to do. And I'm going to see what people are posting. So I said this yesterday, and you'll probably hear me say this every single day, because all of these things I'm going to be teaching are things that don't take all that much time. Some might take a little longer than others, but they're things that I believe that you can do consistently on a day-to-day basis. And all we need is an awareness of how important it is, an awareness of how important we are, and how important it is to keep our bodies safe and strong and moistured and filled with antioxidants, and the liver is strong. So let's see. Who's saying yes? Hi from sunny California. Yes. Yeah, definitely, Pat. Absolutely, Susie. Deborah, yes. Barb, yes, yes, yes. Okay. So this thing that is going to sound so simple, and you're going to say, I wasted my time to come out here and listen to you to hear this, is hydration. Hydration. It's super, super important. And there's a saying that goes, the solution to pollution is dilution, right? So if we can keep our bodies hydrated, the liver can do its thing. Phase 1 of liver detoxification is basically diluting some of those toxins with water. Now, some of them get more toxic and have to pass through phase 2, and that's where a lot of the nutrients and antioxidants are important, and that's something we'll be talking about over the next 3 days. But right now, I want you to focus on hydration. And how many of you, honestly, consistently drink half your body weight in fluid ounces of water every day? Consistently. Well, if you skip a day here or there, how many of you do that? And that you consistently add about 8 ounces for every 15 minutes that you sweat heavily. So for example, if you are in a hot environment like Texas, all you need to do is go out to the garbage can or go out to the mailbox and you start to sweat. Okay. So that's a super important thing to do, is to think about how much you're sweating, right? If you go exercise, when I come back from exercise, whether it's a hot day or a cold day, if I'm bundled up or not, my clothes are drenched. If I've been out running for 45 minutes, that's an extra 24 ounces of water that I need because my body lost it and I want to keep it. Now, there are a couple of exceptions. People say, well, I'm a fruitarian and I eat nothing but fresh, whole, juicy fruit all day. You may need not to drink so much, right? Because you're drinking or eating your fluid. But that's an exception. How many here actually do that, right? Most of us are not eating in that way, that there's that much fluid in the water. So the focus, rule of thumb, approximate, everything's approximate, half your body weight in fluid ounces every single day. So your resource for today is at drritamarie.com/water. drritamarie.com/water. And it's a little booklet I put together to put in place the importance of hydration. And how do you create your hydration schedule? How do you make sure, some techniques and tricks for making sure that you're getting that water every single day? Because remember, the solution to pollution is dilution. The blood is liquid, right? And the blood needs to carry nutrients around to all your cells. The blood needs to remove wastes and pull them out of the tissues and get them to the liver and then get them to the urine or the poop to get rid of. We need fluid. And there's a lot of people who say, I can't because I have to go to the bathroom too much and I'm not allowed at work, or I'm afraid I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night. And so they're perpetually dehydrated. Dehydrated tissue is unhealthy tissue. And this seems like a little bitty thing, but I'll work with people and they'll be in like one of our longer programs and they'll get on a call and say, I'm still having XYZ problem. What should I do? And I ask simple questions. How much water do you drink every day? And a lot of them say, oh, maybe 2 or 3 cups, or some might even say 2 quarts, but they weigh 220 pounds. That's not enough, right? So we go back to that. One of the coaches who I've trained, she's one of our certified nutritional endocrinology practitioners. She has a rule in her practice. Someone comes in and she starts talking to them about what they need. And if they are low in water, if they are not drinking enough water, she sees signs of dehydration either in their lab test or on their skin or in their hair. She says to them, this is what I want you to start with. And she sends them away with instructions on how to do it, which are all in the booklet at drritamarie.com/water. And if anybody's on the team who can type that into the chat for me, drritamarie.com/water. And we'll make sure that we get that up there and you can access it when you need to. So what she does is when they come back the next time, she'll, how are you doing? How's your water intake? And if they go, well, I didn't quite get there. that's her next lesson for them. And she keeps telling them to drink water until they're drinking water before she moves on to the next one. Why? Why is because you can't heal when you don't hydrate. You can't, your body can't be healthy. So yeah, we can move on to a parasite cleanse, or we can move on to whatever the next step is in what this person needs, balancing neurotransmitters. But if you don't have the right amount of fluid to carry it through, it's not going to work. So my trick is I either fill, because my half my body weight is more than is less than 2 of these quart jars, which is, these are, well, yeah, 2 of these quart jars. I had to do the math in my head. So that would be 64 ounces. Double that is 128 pounds. So I weigh a lot less than that. So I can just get away with this. 2 of these will cover me for half my body weight, plus probably 16 extra ounces, or 24 extra, no, not 24, but I'm not that little, but it gives me plenty. And then when I get back from a run, I will grab another one of these and drink it. So I have 2 of these always sitting on my desk. Okay. I also have these 64 ounce jars, and I can also have one of those with an empty of this that I can keep filling. Either way, I always have 2 of these. If I'm not going to be at my desk all day, it's usually 2 of these, and I'll carry one around with me and leave one here. And then when I get back, so right now I've got a little bit more water to go. It's a good idea to spread the water throughout the day, because if you drink too much at the same time, you may just pee it away and not be able to use it. So what I recommend to folks is that you come up with a schedule. And in that document, drritamarie.com/water, it can help give you a guideline so that you can come up with something to remind you. You can use your cell phone, set a timer. I can say, Siri, set me a timer every hour to drink water.
For how long?
For 5 minutes. I don't know. Anyway.
Okay, 5 minutes and counting.
All right, there you go. Right. So you can set a timer. I don't know if that's the best way to do it. I don't know if she quite understood, but you can easily set a timer on a cell phone. So every hour it buzzes you. There's a lot of ways to do it. Okay. So remember the water. It's important. It's super important. What I see signs of a lot of conditions is a lack of water. There's a book called You're Not Sick, You're Thirsty. And it's by an East Indian doctor whose name sounds like Dr. Batman. Dr. Batman Jean de. I call him Dr. Batman. Okay. So Dr. Batman has written a whole book called You're Not Sick, You're Thirsty. And in all of his years, decades of working with people, all of the different things that he found cleared when people were properly hydrated. Now, sometimes it's a little bit beyond that it's not just drinking the water. You may be drinking the water, but you're still dehydrated. It's not getting into your cells. I did an interview with Dr. Pollock on my Blog Talk radio show. If you go to my blog, drritamarie.com/blog, and look for water or Dr. Pollock. And we had a nice interview about how sometimes the water doesn't get into our cells and we have to do things to help it. There's some homeopathic things like called rehydration drops. There's little crystal meth, not crystal meth, but crystal drops that you can put in the water that help align the molecules so they more easily get into your cells. We talk about some of that stuff in that water document. So your action for today is, number 1, continue the appreciation. We didn't just do that one day so you can have one good day. This is something I want you to do every day. So again, find 3 people. They can be the same 3 people. They can be different 3 people that you will acknowledge and appreciate. It can be as simple as, to your son, thank you for taking out the trash. To your husband or wife, thank you for clearing the table. Thank you for making me a meal. Thank you for going shopping. Thank you for just being you, right? It could be just that. Thank you for just being a beautiful presence in my life. So 3 people to appreciate. That's number 1. And number 2 is drink your water. So figure out a system that's going to help you if you're struggling with it. And if you're not struggling with it, then post in the Facebook group. I've been doing my water. I do my half my body weight plus my 8 ounces for every 15 minutes I sweat. Been doing it for a long time, right? If you're struggling with it, put in what your struggles have been, because some of us in the group can help you, but also read the document first and say, okay, that's a great idea. And take a picture, right? Get some jars. These are so easy to get. They cost about $1.10. I think they're like 9 of them for $10 at Walmart or Target or wherever you go. Lots of these in the stores, right? So whatever ones you want, these are kind of pretty ones. Yay. And they have the little measuring, so you just do that. I like straws. So drink it with a straw. My son gave me some new straws for a Christmas present. These are metal straws and they come with a little thing you can clean the insides with. So drink whatever it is going to take for you to do it. Now, for some, maybe putting a little flavor in the water. I used to do that. I don't do it as much, but a little essential oil, little lemon essential oil, peppermint essential oil. So I was doing that once and a friend was visiting and she goes, wow, that's really cool. Do you have any other flavored oils? I'm like, well, yeah, what do we have? And we looked, she goes, let's put basil in our water. Oh, look, you have turmeric. Let's put that in. So we just started playing with essential oils. So if you have essential oils that are intended for internal use, and there are lots of them, then put them in there, but read the label, right? Read the label. The ones from say doTERRA or Young Living or Living Libations, they will say on them for internal use or for external use, and stick to the ones that say for internal use. The basil is really yummy, right? And some people are used to drinking coffee or tea or soft drinks to get your hydration. Put the flavor in the water if it's going to keep you that way, right? Really, really, really helpful so that you look forward to your flavored water. All right, so 2 things, continue to do the 3 appreciations, and 2, post your water, post a picture, post a description. And we created a special, let's see, where did I put it? It's in the email. I sent an email out this morning and we created a special post so that it's easy for us to read your posts. And the post is, let's see if I can find it. It's a big, long Facebook. Here we go. That was my timer. That Siri set when I was playing around. Okay, post my assignment. So I'm going to put this link, and so a couple of people already posted. So post into this link. This will be your day 2. Okay, I'll put it in here. This is where to post it. So they'll all be in one place, and then you can read each other's stuff all in one place, and we can read it all in one place. Got it? So that's where you'll post it, and we'll have one of those for each one. There. Yeah, Marsha posted that for us yesterday. And yeah, and then we're also going to put a little post right at the beginning, and we'll put it as a pinned post that will have the recording from yesterday, the recording from today, and the document. So the document is at, okay, I can copy paste that. I want to make sure I copy paste it. Yesterday, some people had trouble with the links during. So I will post the water one. And if you have trouble with it, then usually if you go back later, I think there's this thing in Facebook, this selective, like how it shows comments. And what I noticed on mine, it was set to show in order of relevance, whatever the heck that means. And it might not show all of them. So make sure that you click on that, your comments are shown. It's usually at the top where it says comments, that you show them in the numerical order or whatever, chronological order. All right, that way you don't miss any. There you go. Where? What do you mean where? Edith, what the heck do you mean where? I just posted right where you wrote where. I just posted the link. So this is where you probably have your settings, your comment settings, so that it's not showing you all of them. That's probably what it is. So go in and change your settings in Facebook. I am not a Facebook expert. So if you're not sure how to do something in Facebook, go to Google and say, how do I change my comments setting in Facebook? And it's usually right at the top where it says comments, and there's a list of comments, and you can click it and it'll tell you something. I found it yesterday. But again, I'm not a Facebook expert, so you'll have to look that up. Use Google to look that up. All right. So drritamarie.com. I don't know. Then if it's not there, Edith, then you're going to have to do a Google search because, like I said, I can't help you. I'm not on your computer. Okay. The link isn't showing up. Go to Facebook. Yeah. So you just have to wait until this is over and you'll be able to see it. But just write this down. Okay. Everybody pick up a pen right now. Pick up a pen. Take a piece of paper and write down Dr. Ritamarie, DRRITAMARIE.com/water, WATER. Doesn't matter if it's uppercase or lowercase. drritamarie.com/water. I made them all easy so that if you can't see the link, you don't have to worry about it. You can just go ahead and write it down and type it in. Okay. So drritamarie.com/water. Yesterday's was drritamarie.com/gratitude. All right. Okay. So all of this stuff is going to help support you in being your healthiest and your happiest, right? Because if you're healthy, you can be happy. If you're unhealthy, it's hard to be happy. It's hard to muster that. There are some people who can be happy while they're not healthy, but it's a real chore to do because if you're feeling miserable, it's hard to be happy, right? So we want you to be happiest and wealthiest, prosperous. And we talked yesterday about wealth and prosperity. Sometimes have a negative connotation. People, oh, it's just about money. No, it's not just about money. It's about love. It's about relationships. It's about community. It's about connection. So wealth, I want you to accumulate wealth financially as well so that you can then give. So I want this to be your best year in terms of those things. And we talked yesterday, and I want to make another offer to you about our Shine Conference, which is going to be all about autoimmunity, mastering autoimmunity. So whether you're a health coach, a doctor, a nurse, someone who works with people who have autoimmunity, or a parent of a child with autoimmunity, a child of a parent with autoimmunity, or you yourself are struggling with autoimmunity, or you are a budding health coach and that you want to change your careers and become a health coach or a doctor or a naturopath or something, this is a great conference for you to come to because for 3 days, we're going to focus on strategies to help you be your healthiest and happiest, prevent autoimmunity if you don't have it, really go through what are all those components and the building blocks of autoimmunity and how do you test for it and how do you recover from it and how do you rebalance. Hydration, super important. Stress response, super important, which we talked about yesterday. And everything we're going to talk about here is going to be important for your body to stay balanced and help you to prevent your body going into those imbalances that lead to autoimmunity, cancer, heart disease, diabetes, all those killer diseases we don't want to be with, right? So creating this, basically this shield in our body. We actually have an immune program we call Shield. Okay. Mary said, yeah, and the email has been sent. The email was received by me at 7 a.m. this morning. So that's at 8 a.m. in the East and 5 a.m. on the West, right? So check your email. I will be sending out an email every day. A few people said, well, I'm not on Facebook and I don't know how to do Facebook and I don't have a Facebook account. Well, I encourage you to get the Facebook. And I know people have objections to Facebook and their privacy policies or whatever. It's a good vehicle and it's the best one we have right now. And hopefully in the future, we have something better. But for now, we're using it and this is how we share. If you want to participate and, if you have a friend who wants to participate, they're saying, there's no way. You guys obviously are listening, you're here. But if you're not on Facebook, you have a friend who's not on Facebook, then either have them join and just join this group and that's all they need to deal with. Or you can just get them to join our mailing list. Go to my main website, drritamarie.com, and put their name and email address in. We actually don't have a sign up for this. We should create one. That way people can just go and sign up for this who are outside of it. So we'll probably do that later today. I just thought about that. So that's it. So if you want to take advantage of this Shine conference that we're having, I put together a special for now that you can just put down a $97 deposit and you will be guaranteed the pre-early price. So when we open it up and we have our page together and it's beautiful and it tells you everything about it, which we're targeting for early February, once we open it, the price will be going up. There'll be a minimum short window where it's $4.97, but then it goes up to the regular price of $5.97. If you put your $97 deposit down, and we'll send you some emails, you'll get it for $347. So you're saving basically $250 over the price that it will be when it's really open to the public. Okay. So if you want to come, just put a $97 deposit down, go to drritamarie.com/shine2020, drritamarie.com/shine2020. Okay, I just put it in there. Hopefully that works. If I spelled it correctly, it should work. All right, so it's October 23rd through the 25th. If you click that link, I just put it in the comments, or go to drritamarie.com/shine, SHINE 2020. And then it'll tell you all about it. It'll tell you when it is, where it is. It's just outside of Austin, just east of the Austin airport. Beautiful location. And that $347 that you are quoted, that you will be guaranteed, it includes meals. It includes 3 lunches that are amazing lunches, and a big, kind of banquet type of dinner on Saturday night. And then the rest of the meals are on your own. We used to do the breakfast, but so many people are doing intermittent fasting these days and don't do breakfast, including me, that we just decided that, well, the hotel raised their prices and we would have had to raise the price a lot in order to include breakfast. So we decided not to. That $347 that we're quoting you is really a break-even price for us. But the reason we're doing it is, number one, because we're doing this challenge and I want to give you guys an advantage, but also because we want to get numbers so we know what size of a ballroom we're going to need. If we have an idea of how many people are pre-registered, that'll give us a good idea. So it's to our advantage, but it's also to your advantage, because you're basically getting it as at our break-even price. And it might even be, it's probably less than our break-even price, but at least it covers what we have to pay for the meals. So what else was I going to say? Yeah. So October 23rd to 25th, the theme is autoimmunity, mastering autoimmunity. It's geared towards health practitioners or people who want to take care of others, but you're going to learn a tremendous amount for yourself. So it's basically for everybody, but it has that slant of how do you work with people. So if you have a parent, you have a child, you have friends, or you're a budding health coach practitioner, or you're already a doctor, nurse. We get a lot of doctors, nurses, naturopaths who attend this conference year after year. So I'm excited about it. $97 is all you have to do right now. I know holidays and budgets are strapped. $97. Here's the other thing I added as a bonus that's only available if you put down the $97 deposit by the end of the year. And then you pay the balance when we send you an invoice before the end of January. You're going to also get videos of the conference. So we will get those out. Usually it takes a few months after to get them edited and put together, but you'll also get videos so that you can go back and remember. And you'll also get handouts. You'll get worksheets and handouts and things like that. Usually copies of all the slides that we use to present. So it's going to be, it's an amazing bundle that you'll get. $97 today through the end of the year, which is just 5 days away. And then, you'll get a big, huge discount. $347 is what we'll charge you for that. If you are a bonus ticket holder because you're in our NEPT program, or you're in our insulin resistance program, or our digestive master or functional assessments mastery programs, then you'll get free ticket. And still you need to put the $97 it's basically a materials fee. So you put that down, and then we'll let you know that you have a free ticket, and yours is a different, if you want to upgrade to get the meals, yours is a different investment. So yeah, let's see. Sandy's on Zoom. I can really access Zoom. Daily gratitude practice, and we'll be finding situations that are irritating the turn them around. I mean, I can really access Facebook. Okay. Well, I'm sorry that you can really access Facebook. Again, Facebook is out of my realm of understanding. I don't know why sometimes I get notifications and sometimes I don't, or sometimes you. Will there be music, Pat? I spoke to my son and his friend on Christmas Eve about that because I told them that everybody liked it. And as long as they're in town and don't get another gig out of town, that they won't be able to make it, they will plan on it. Yeah. Yeah. It was fun. It was fun. My son came at the banquet on Saturday night, which was supposed to be outdoors, but then a big rainstorm hit, so we couldn't do it outdoors. It was indoors, but we're going to plan on having it be in the outdoor forum next time, as like we planned on before. So let's see. My son and his friend came, and they're recording music right now, so maybe they'll be famous by then, right? He told me something yesterday. He says, "Mom, you know, my plan is to buy you a house in Hawaii. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get these records are going to get out there. Then I'm going to buy you a house in Hawaii." So I was excited about that. Hi, Deborah. Good morning, Ritamarie. We love your dedication to people's good health and thank you for your sunny nature. You're welcome. It's my pleasure. Yeah, Southern Cal has got great warm weather. Yay. I heard that it was snowing in the mountains outside of LA, but it was 63 degrees in Michigan yesterday. So kind of crazy. Yeah, let's see who else has comments. Pat Murphy says, yeah, to the music. Only those in the group see the comments. Yes, absolutely. Only people in the groups see the comments. But if you're in the group, if you're watching this, you should be in the group. If not, click on join group and you'll be able to see comments. Let's see. Austin, yes, Austin, just east of it. So drritamarie.com/shine2020. Yeah. All right. I don't see anything else. Monica says, I would love to attend Shine. So here's your perfect opportunity. Absolutely. Michelle Melendez from Hawaii, but I think you're in California right now, aren't you? Hi, Michelle. Let's see. Johnny Walker, is that like the one? Are herbal teas okay? Yeah. So as long as they're not caffeinated, because caffeine can actually be dehydrating. So people take caffeine to keep their bowels moving and keep their urine moving. So as long as it's like a true herbal, like a ginger tea, you mean as part of your hydration? Yeah. So if you want to make a big mug like this and make herbal tea and put ice in it, if it's warm, you can have it as an iced tea. Or part of mine is usually I keep my mug here too, and I drink herbal teas on really cold days. Yeah. Oh, Sandy looks like, oh, no, that's Esther. Esther Zeidman. Hi, Esther. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. So yeah, the Shine Conference people are asking is in Austin, just east of the Austin airport, about 20 minutes east of the Austin airport. Beautiful, beautiful resort location. Lovely. I love it. We've been there. This is I think our 5th or 6th year there. This is our 8th. This will be our 8th conference. And every year we do different themes. We've done the HPA-T axis, hypothalamic pituitary adrenal thyroid axis. We've done brain gut connection. We've done, what do we do? We did genetics year before last. We did, what did we do last year? Metabolic imbalances. We've done, I'm trying to think of all, we did assessments, learning how to do functional assessments. We did food as medicine, and we did one on just general nutritional endocrinology. So this will be our 8th one. And we decided we hadn't done immune system yet. We hadn't done autoimmunity, and it's become such an epidemic that we wanted to do that. And it's 3 days. We used to do 2 3-day conferences every year. But let me tell you, that was a strain. That was a lot of work. Excuse me, just some water. So now we just do the one, and we do it in the fall. Last year it was a little earlier because we couldn't get the hotel at the end of October, but our ideal is end of October, beginning of November. And because we don't want to overlap Halloween, we did that a couple of times, and that impacted some people being able to come. So that's what we're doing. So today, hydration, post in there. Make sure you put in the post, it's pound sign or hashtag. Let's see if I can find it. Hashtag Day2 action. but post it in that post. When you do the hashtag Day2 action, we can search on them easily, but post it in the post I just gave you. Look at the email I sent out. That should contain that. We'll make sure we get the recordings put into one place so you can see them all together. But if not, you just have to scroll through the group posts. And what you'll see there is this, recording, or you'll see the posts. But you'll be able to find it pretty easily, I think. I mean, like I said, I'm not a Facebook expert in terms of being able to navigate, but that's the way it goes. All right. Any questions before we go? So you have a couple of links. You got the link to where to put the post, which I put in there. I'm not going to repeat it because that's not an easy one. That's one of those long, crazy Facebook posts, and it's further up in the chat. I'll put it into the main comment, the main post. You've got drritamarie.com/shine2020, which will get you, just put $97 down and you're in, and you'll get the recordings if you do it by the end of the year, which I'm excited about. Generally we charge after the fact, we charge like $300 or $400 to get the recordings bundle. So it's a good deal. Let's see. And even if you can't make it live, just getting the recordings bundle is worth the price that we're charging you. So yeah, good thing. What else? And then drritamarie.com/water. If you want to go back to yesterday's, if you haven't done it yet, drritamarie.com/gratitude. We'll be announcing what the prizes are. We're still working on what those are going to be. We'll announce those on the last day, but you have to post every day. You have to post every day in order to be eligible, and then we'll do a drawing for that. All right, guys, have a great rest of the day. Cindy said it was 57 in Buffalo yesterday. That's amazing. Oh, wow. Burr. Diana says in Idaho, it's 7 degrees. No, thank you. Food as medicine. Thank you, Pat. That was a great one. I loved that one. Yes. Diana said, nice son, Dr. R. Yeah. I mean, he's very talented. My son is, right? My son is very, very talented. I was having a conversation with him last night. And when you have that kind of talent as a musician, it's a struggle because other things don't come so easily. Like, taking math and history, you get bored, right? He's bored. He just wants to do music. And so he's found a really cool program. He started and stopped college at least 4 times now. I don't know how many credits he has, but because he was just taking the basic prerequisite courses, and he didn't like it because it was like being in high school again. So he found a program that he's starting in January, and it's in music. The technology behind, like being in the studio and mixing the music and learning that kind of stuff. So he's going to be interested in it, and he's very excited about starting that in January. So I'm excited for him because, we're parents, right? We want the best for our kids and we don't want to see them struggle, but we also know, that it's a talent he has, and it's easy for kids to get discouraged when they don't have a talent for writing essays or for, math or the stuff that's given the highest priority in school. But he has a talent for stuff like music, right? So, it's a tough road, and he needs a day job, but he's pursuing it, and I'm excited for him. And he's also teaching. He's found a job at a school in January, so he's part-time going to be teaching piano and hopefully also adding guitar to that, teaching kids. So I want to see my kids doing their passion and really loving what they're doing on a day-to-day basis. So thank you for all your best wishes for him. I would appreciate that. And for all of you, we'll be back here tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. It'll be the weekend tomorrow. So hopefully those of you who work don't have to miss work to be here, or miss this to be at work, whatever. But some of you I know work on Saturdays as well. So we'll see you soon. Have a great rest of the day. Many blessings. And remember to post. I can't wait to read your posts. Bye-bye. Much love.